Welcome to Monday Night Raw. What on Monday Night Raw we have here tonight, we're coming out first is the General Manager, Batista. Now Batista is coming out to address a few things that happened in previous weeks, and most importantly to talk about the actions of Chris Jericho in his match with Dexter Lumis. Obviously Jericho doesn't believe Dexter Lumis deserves to be a WWE superstar due to his actions and just what he does backstage. He lurks backstage attacking people, and Jericho called him a psychopath who does not deserve to be paid and money that he's getting paid to do what he does. That he should not even be in the company, he should be in jail. And Batista's coming out here to talk about that, as well as Brock Lesnar and Braun Strowman. And what a night we have. Kevin Owens in action later tonight. We've also got the return of Lacey Evans, and something big is apparently going to happen also later tonight. I don't know where it is, but Batista's out here and talk about Jericho and probably a couple of things as I mentioned. Obviously Jericho has been kind of on a losing streak recently. He kind of just let the anger get the better of him up against Lumis. He didn't want that match to begin with, so when Lumis was almost got the victory, Jericho hit the low blow and caused a disqualification, which has led to what we're seeing right now with Batista coming out here to talk about his actions. Well, Batista did not have time to even start talking as Chris Jericho is interrupted here at the start of the show and is making his way down to the ring. Like Chris Jericho is probably coming out here to say what has been said about Dexter Lumis all over social media. Everywhere he's got a voice, has been saying it. That's what's about to happen between Jericho and Batista to kick off Monday Night Raw. Now Jericho, I'm going to keep this short and sweet for you. At Payback pay-per-view, you'll be taking on Dexter Lumis in a steel cage match, so you can't run away from him. And he can get the revenge he has spoken to me about that he wants to get. Are you serious? Are you, like, a steel cage, Dexter Lumis, me, Payback, like, this is not supposed to be happening. This man should be in jail. This man should not be in a ring getting paid to fight at a pay-per-view up against me, Chris Jericho, the GOAT, the greatest wrestler of all time. Are you serious? Like, I can't believe this right now. My lawyers will be in contact with you, Batista, and I'm just furious. Like, Dave, I thought we were friends. You just made the list. I'll see you, I guess, when my lawyers get in contact. We'll continue Monday Night Raw after that announcement from Batista about Jericho taking on Dexter Lumis in a steel cage match at Payback pay-per-view. We have Natalya right here who's going to be in action up against the returning Lacey Evans. Let's get to Lacey Evans out here and get this matchup underway. And here comes Lacey Evans making a return to WWE, and let's see what form she's going to be in her first match back. Let's get into this match. And away we go, Lacey Evans versus Natalya. Lacey Evans with a few chairs back, so we don't know what Lacey Evans' end goal here is, being back in WWE. I imagine it's going to be a title opportunity. She just slaps Natalya and boots her into the face there. So now she looks a standing moonsault, but Natalya out of the way here. Natalya, the veteran obviously. Lacey Evans with quite a lot of experience herself in ring action. So Natalya launches her to the outside. I'm not sure if Natalya meant that or not, but Natalya trying to get the crowd hyped up here. Trying to get the crowd supported, but I don't think she's realised Lacey Evans is back into the ring with that huge boot, and now she gets a moonsault on the ground. Now a kick to the lower back, and it's raining down something to the shoulder of Natalya here. Obviously, as I just mentioned, Dexter Lumis will be taking on Jericho in a steel cage match at Payback pay-per-view. If you don't know what's happened, check out the last Raw, in which them two had a match, and instead of Jericho actually taking part in their match as usual, Jericho decided to end it with a low blow, and that is why I guess you could say Batista was punishing the Lionheart Chris Jericho with the steel cage match. Obviously Jericho doesn't believe Dexter Lumis should be a WWE superstar, saying that Dexter Lumis isn't a wrestler. Dexter Lumis is a psychopath for the stuff that he does, lurking backstage, picking out victims. He should be arrested rather than given a contract to WWE and paid for what he does. Batista obviously sees it differently than Jericho. And well, I'm guessing we're going to hear more from Jericho no matter what happens at Payback, because it's Chris Jericho at the end of the day. But Natalya now, after that snapmare going to the top rope, Natalya with an elbow drop into the pinfall here. That's an impressive elbow drop from the top. Only a 1 count on Lacey Evans. As Natalya now looks for the drop kick to the side of the face, put Lacey Evans out of the way there. If you don't know the in-ring shape of Lacey Evans, but she's looking alright right now as she's in this matchup. Obviously, you get ring rust and your stamina, you're just not able to go the way that you would if you're competing week in, week out. Similar to Natalya, we don't know what level of fitness she's in right now. Is that knee to the arm there, but she misses a double axe handle. Lacey Evans now looking for a stomp, and Natalya got the block up. Natalya now, what's she thinking here? Natalya thinking a stalling suplex there. Performing how many squats she's gonna get. 2 squats, and that delivers the suplex to Lacey Evans. Natalya building up her head of steam now. One thing I also need to tell you is that Payback pay-per-view, the Viking Raiders are going to return, taking on the Usos for the Undisputed Tag Team Championships. That's going to be an incredible match as Natalya now to the top, looks for the elbow for the 2nd time as she gets it. It's an impressive elbow drop there by Natalya. So she's going to break. Lacey Evans looking for natty by nature, but Lacey Evans now with a dude buster to Natalya. And Natalya, I think, got the shoulders up slightly there. Still in this matchup, but Lacey Evans is looking in impressive form right now. But Natalya, kick to the midsection, clothesline down. Natalya now. It's going out to the midsection here. Now Natalya off the ropes with a drop kick. And Natalya spotted an opening here. Natalya calls Lacey Evans to her feet. I think she's going to be looking for the sharpshooter here. Is she going to be able to get the sharpshooter? She misses the first time. Goes for a strike. And met this time by a slap. Blocks that one. Chop back. Kick to the midsection. Sweep of the legs. And is she going to get it? Yes, she is. Into the sharpshooter here. Is she going to make Lacey Evans tap on a return here to WWE? Natalya's got this locked in tight here. Natalya putting on the pressure, needs to sit back into it more. Get the pressure onto the lower back more than she currently has. And Lacey Evans though, able to get out of it here, pushing away Natalya. Now runs in with a head scissor whip, impressive manoeuvre there. And Lacey Evans with a submission of her own here, a variation of an SDF, or an SDF camel clutch here. Is Natalya going to be able to fight her way out of this? Natalya locked in this one. Natalya now breaking their grip, and an elbow to the face. Now Natalya, natty by nature. Now Natalya for a 2nd time, thinking sharpshooter, but rope break maybe here. Rope break might be the saviour of Lacey Evans. Again, Natalya not sitting quite into this as much as she needs to. Not putting the pressure on the lower back. So Lacey Evans now. Lacey Evans getting out of it again, as I mentioned. She needs to lean back more, sit on the lower back. When Natalya grabs by the head, Lacey Evans, woman's right. Natalya's out cold. 1, 2, 3. And Lacey Evans picks up a victory in her first match back. But you got to say Natalya put another good show in there. Took everything out of Lacey Evans to get that match up there. But I think at the end Lacey Evans just snaps and hit the woman's right out of anger, out of frustration. You can see here a dude buster here. Almost got it done, but I think it didn't quite see it from this angle. But I think the left shoulder comes up slightly, which forces the pinfall to get broken up. Natty by nature there. And the woman's right, which ended the match. You can see it here. A shot right to the face, knocking out Natalya. And Lacey Evans victorious in their first match back here on Monday Night Raw. And we're going to see what the future has in hold for Lacey Evans. But impressive performance there. You've got to say, she's on the watch list of some people right now, especially maybe the Raw Women's Champion. Continuing Raw after Lacey Evans picked up that victory over Natalya. Kevin Owens is out here. The man who injured Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy's out for action. You can read the shirt. And you know what attitude Kevin Owens is in. Kevin is scheduled for in-ring action here as punishment by Batista for his actions against Jeff Hardy. We don't know who he's going to be taking on. Batista said it's going to be a quite formidable opponent for Kevin Owens, so let's get this matchup underway. I don't know why Kevin Owens has injured Jeff Hardy, because Jeff Hardy has Kevin Owens' number, despite Jeff Hardy not being at 100% when they fought. Jeff Hardy's picked up the victory, and Roderick Strong is making his return to Monday Night Raw, taking on Kevin Owens, and it's going to be a very good matchup. Roderick Strong is a formidable opponent, obviously part of the Undisputed Era down in NXT, looking to make it on his way here on the main roster on his own. Let's get this matchup underway and see if he can deliver some justice for Jeff Hardy and Kevin Owens, or Kevin Owens is just going to continue to reckon the just run that he's on right now. So the crowd trying to kill Owens' kill, so they clearly appreciate Kevin Owens' actions. Kevin's just got an arrogance about him now. We've seen it before from Kevin Owens, a prize fighter. Kevin's really found that variation of himself. A man that will do whatever it takes to get what he wants here in WWE. And Roderick Strong, both of these men just going blow for blow here, strike for strike, as Roderick Strong now backbreaker to Kevin Owens. And now into a ground and pound here from Roderick Strong. I haven't seen Roderick Strong in action for a while here, so we get to see what form he's in returning here to Monday Night Raw. Roderick Strong now looking for another backbreaker. Roderick now with some more punches down to the face of Kevin Owens. Roderick Strong, a message there saying this one's over. Roderick Strong now looks for a drop kick again. But Kevin Owens with a huge boot right to the face, and Kevin now, this is the anger, this is the frustration that Kevin Owens has been unleashing upon the superstars here on Monday Night Raw, well, especially Jeff Hardy. Attacking him backstage, obviously the most recent attack we haven't seen, there's no camera footage, no security footage of it, but it's left Jeff Hardy injured, it was found backstage, and he's going to be out for a couple of months. We don't know when he's going to be back, but when he is back, you imagine his number one target is going to be this man, Kevin Owens. And it depends where Kevin Owens is in that point as well. Never know, Kevin Owens could be in the world title picture at that time. So we don't know how long Jeff Hardy's going to be out for, but Jeff, we wish him the best in his recovery. Is Roderick Strong with a stalling suplex here. This is impressive from Strong, living up to his last name here. Roderick Strong now planting Owens, middle of the ring. And Strong is not done there. Roderick Strong looking for a face plant in Kevin Owens. I'm just asking Kevin Owens, is this the prize fighter? Is this the man you are? Is this all you've got? It's Roderick Strong. I think Roderick Strong just caught Kevin Owens off guard here. I don't think Kevin Owens expected Roderick Strong here to be in this form, or just this mindset that he's in right now. But this is Roderick Strong's chance to prove why he should be in WWE on the main roster here on Monday Night Raw, and why Batista should believe in him. But Strong now gets the drop kick, down goes Owens, and Strong now, what's he thinking about here? Thinking about a lucky 13 locked in. But Kevin Owens able to get out of that pretty quickly now. And Kevin Owens back in this matchup, went for a super kick. Strong managed to avoid it. But Strong fighting back here. Listen, Roderick Strong's had a better offense in this matchup. Strong now looking for another backbreaker, but met with a knee to the face. And now Kevin runs in with that huge boot to the face. And now Kevin double something on, trying to break the arm of Roderick Strong there. So Kevin follows it up with a senton to the arm as well. And now Kevin kick to the face. Kevin Owens now thinking about something about Roderick Strong with it. Elbow to the midsection. These two men just going back and forth here. Roderick Strong working the arm, but Kevin Owens with a strong elbow to the face and a super kick down. Goes Roderick Strong. Now just the confidence, the arrogance, the disrespect by Kevin Owens as he follows it up with a senton. Now Kevin is going into the corner, just mocking the crowd here. But Strong got up at a knee strike to Kevin. Kevin could be out. That was a well-placed rope break there, spotted by the referee. Good call by the ref. Strong breaking up the pin, and now Strong just with a barrage of strikes. This has been an incredible, impressive performance by Roderick Strong. Kevin Owens maybe not 100% after his matchups. Recently with Jeff Hardy, Roderick Strong is on a tear here on Monday Night Raw. You've got to imagine this performance is going to put a lot of people on notice. Roderick Strong now. Up goes Kevin. Gutbuster. And Strong calling Kevin back to his feet here. Kevin Owens getting up, maybe on instinct alone. Roderick Strong now. Up goes Kevin. Knees to the back. Into the pinfall here to pick up the victory over Kevin Owens on Monday Night Raw. Kevin Owens just about gets the shoulders up at 2 3/4. That was a close count there, and Roderick Strong is making sure with the referee that wasn't a free. I think Strong believed it was a free, but Roderick Strong is fired up here. A crowd chanting "Fight Forever." These two might as well. But Kevin now trying to get back into this. Kevin now launches into the corner now, just right to the face of Roderick Strong. Kevin, I think we all know what Kevin's thinking about next. Kevin lining it up. Kevin cannonball in the corner. Kevin is not done there. Kevin Owens now. Kevin Owens, Stunner into the pinfall. Is that going to be it for Roderick Strong? 1, 2. But Roderick Strong gets the shoulders up at 2.5. Or 2 3/4, not quite too sure. Kevin Owens doesn't look too happy that Strong got the shoulders up there. Or the shoulder up, I should say. As on Kevin returned to sender with these rights that we saw Roderick Strong deliver earlier on in the match. And like Kevin, some more to the side of the head. You don't want to piss off Kevin Owens in the form that he's in right now, in the state of mind that he's in as well, with the knee strike right across the face. As Kevin Owens is willing to do whatever it takes to beat you in that ring. It's Kevin now, what's he thinking next? Kevin Owens plants Strong. Now again a stomp, and I think he's just busted open Strong there. Knee to the face again. This matchup is getting ugly here. Kevin Owens kick to the midsection, kick to the back. Kevin now stomp to the kneecap. And Roderick Strong's in a bad way here. Kevin Owens just taking a second here to get his breath back. You can see Roderick Strong trying to get feeling back into that leg. And Strong catches the kick. Kick to Kevin. Into the corner. Knee strike again. Roderick Strong. Elbow to the face though by Kevin. By Kevin. A half and half suplex into the back of the neck of Strong. That could be it. 1, 2. And Strong with the shoulders up at 2.5. But Kevin does not look too happy right now. Kevin Owens, what's he thinking next? Kevin Owens. Kevin, surely he's not thinking what I think he's thinking. Kevin. I think he's thinking about something else. Not what I was thinking he was going to do, but Kevin Owens with a cannonball over the top to Roderick Strong. Crowd chanting, this is awesome here. And I think Kevin's about to do it now. Kevin Owens. Don't do this, Kevin. Don't do this. Apron powerbomb, but Kevin holds it and swinging into the apron. There's metal underneath the apron. Roderick Strong just hit that hard at the side of his head, connecting with the ring. Kevin Owens now. This again, just the disrespect. Kevin Owens is on another level right now of disrespecting opponents. Kevin now thinking pop up, power bomb, middle of the ring. 1, 2, 3. And someone needs to check on Roderick Strong because that cut looks bad. Referee needs to check on Roderick Strong right now, and that apron power bomb did not look comfortable. He might have got a concussion from hitting the side of his head on that ring apron. You can see Roderick Strong had a pretty good performance up until Kevin just snapped and just let his anger out. And you can see the half and half suplex onto the back of their neck. I thought the matchup was over there. So I think so did Kevin. You see 1, 2, shoulders up there. And you can see pop up powerbomb after the apron powerbomb, and Kevin Owens is victorious there. But no, I don't think Kevin Owens is done. Kevin Owens now. What is he thinking? Kevin, no. You can't do that. Kevin, no. Blackish power driver on the apron, on the outside, and Kevin has snapped her. Someone get security to get Kevin out here. Well, after that matchup between Strong and Kevin Owens, we have Tamina in action here. She's going to be taken on the returning Ember Moon. We've not seen Ember Moon for a couple of months now, but Ember Moon making a return here to Raw. I've not seen it. I can't remember the last time I saw it. It might have been Money in the Bank, maybe. But Ember Moon has returned to Monday Night Raw. She looks to climb at the ranks, so let's get this match up underway. Ember Moon versus Tamina is away. There's one person that's not going to back down from intimidation like that, it's Tamina. But Ember Moon taking it straight to Tamina. There's some forms and a shot to the midsection. Now on the apron, Tamina though dodges a kick to the midsection of her own here. Ember Moon fighting back here. Ember Moon with forearm taking down Tamina. Ember Moon is fired up here tonight, leads to the midsection. Have we ever seen Ember Moon this fired up? Ever since the NXT days, Ember Moon now. Hoists up Tamina, this is impressive strength. Plants Tamina down. Into the pinfall here. 1, 2, Tamina kick out with power though. Tamina now gets up. Tamina runs in big boot. That's one way to get control of a match. Just boot your opponent straight in the face. Now Tamina just launches Moon to the outside. We just saw a fight between Kevin Owens and Roderick Strong. I think we're about to see another one. With Tamina versus Ember Moon. That's Tamina now. Into the ring post goes Ember Moon. And now Tamina throws Moon back in the ring. Tamina to the top. Think about putting this one away early maybe. Tamina with a splash. Is that going to be it for Ember Moon? No, kick out, just about. Smart from Tamina to go for the pinfall after slamming her head first into the ring post. But Ember Moon just planted, just threw up in the air and planted. And a snap out to Jimmy Snuka there from Tamina. Tamina now looks for a huge uppercut, but Ember Moon now fighting back. Ember Moon ends the go after 2 kicks. Now again looking for the knees to the midsection. Ember now just fighting with every fibre of her being right now to get the victory here. Ember Moon now kick to the midsection. Another kick, and that was spinning kick right to the face. Catching Tamina. But Tamina gets rope break. That was smart from Tamina. Realising where she was in the ring. That's a veteran manoeuvre there by Tamina. But the fact she didn't kick out is probably saying a lot about this now, as Ember Moon, I think she's realised that herself, that Tamina chose to not to kick out after that kick to the face. Ember Moon now looking for a clips, but Tamina too close. Ember Moon misses. Tamina smartly placing herself in the ring. Again, that veteran instinct, just getting closer to Ember Moon. As Ember now swoops the leg. Ember Moon now looking to put that out of her mind. As Tamina got the better of her there. As Tamina now is controlling this matchup again with a leg drop. As Tamina thinking about putting this one away a second time maybe. Tamina now telling the crowd this one is over with a splash to the back. That looks vicious there on Ember Moon. Crash it in one more time, but I don't think Tamina has any intention to. Ember Moon could be out. Ember Moon could be out cold here. But Ember Moon gets the shoulders up. Somehow Ember Moon is still in this one here. Ember Moon swoops the leg. It's impressive that she's fighting on through this. Could also be to do with the fact she had a head smashing on that ring open, but that was just impressive power. And knee right to the midsection, winding Tamina. And now Ember Moon top rope. Frog splash. Impressive there by Ember Moon. And Ember Moon now smartly dragging Tamina away now, realising her mistake last time. And Tamina was too close, but she doesn't want to pull her away too far. So now Tamina up top. Is Ember Moon going to be able to make this? She might have misjudged the distance there, Ember Moon. No, she doesn't. She gets a clips in that matchup. Surely is over here. an uphill battle, sorry, for Ember Moon to face in this match, where she gets the victory in the end over Tamina. I think Tamina smashing Ember Moon's head off the ring post took a little bit out of Ember Moon. I think that's why she missed the Eclipse actually in the end. I think she might have been seeing double. She might need to get a concussion test on her backstage. And the fact Ember Moon is fighting on is a good sign, obviously. I can see this kick here, right to the jaw. Could have been the ending there. You can see the splash right to the back. Ember Moon was getting two. You can see Ember Moon did not look in a good way here. Just dead weight as Tamina rolls her over. But she comes to, right, last second, gets the shoulders up. And then the Eclipse into the pinfall, and Ember Moon is victorious here on her return. Well, after his turn last week, wiping out Braun Strowman after Strowman's match with Apollo Crews, Brock Lesnar is coming out here to explain his actions as why he attacked Braun. I made the statement that he did, leaving Braun bloodied and out cold. It was just brutal what Brock did to Braun. And Brock now making his way to the ring. The Beast, as I mentioned last week, is back on Monday Night Raw. Let's see what he's got to say. But Brock did not have time to grab a microphone as Braun Strowman is interrupted him. Braun looks fired up here as Braun looks annoyed as he's making his way to the ring here. And Brock has not left the ring. Brock is just smiling, laughing in the ring that Braun's making his way towards him. When Braun was a fight, I think we're about to see one. And see Brock is telling Braun to bring it, and Braun is going to bring it. And both men trading blows here. We need to get someone to break this up. I don't know who's going to be brave enough to break up Braun and Brock. And this referee should just lead the ring, honestly. He cannot do anything about this. If he gets in the way of these two, one of these two strikes is leave him absolutely bloodied him, like just cut out cold. As Braun is launched into the corner now, and Lesnar a knee right across the face, and we're seeing what we saw last week, maybe a repeat of that. But Braun takes down Lesnar. Braun now elbow to the chest by the big man, and Braun now writing down some rights of his own here to Lesnar. As I mentioned, Braun was left bloodied and beaten by Brock towards the end of Monday Night Raw last week. And now Braun looking for payback maybe here. We still have our main event to come. We still need to wrap this up quick before we get to our main event. If not, security will probably be out here. And I don't think they'll even be able to break these two up, as Lesnar does not in a good way here. Lesnar does not look good right now. We need to get someone down here to break these two up, as Braun is just unleashing every bit of anger he has about what happened last week on Lesnar right now. It's Braun now, what is he thinking? What in the world is Strowman thinking here? Strowman grabbing the steel steps. We've seen Lesnar use these in the past. We've seen Braun utilise the steps in the past. Lesnar getting two in the ring here. And again, just asking Braun. We know Braun is not going to back down, but Lesnar, just a slap and then a kick to the midsection. There's a sign of disrespect by Strowman there to the Beast. It's Brock. How many times have we seen this in Brock's career? Brock just laid out. Not many, as Strowman now with a huge shot with the steel steps. Now Strowman, I think, just looked towards the referee there. Strowman now, is it? I think he might be looking for a second strike here. Lesnar getting to his feet somehow. Lesnar smash with the steps. I think Lesnar's been busted open. Yes, he has. Lesnar has been busted open here. It's now Braun just laying in his knees into the midsection in the corner. Brock is not in a good way here, as Lesnar met with a knee. Now Brock just needs to get security out here. We need security. If not, get the police. Put these two men in handcuffs if there's any handcuffs strong enough to hold these two. As Braun again, just with the knee glancing across the face. Where's Batista? Batista could break these two up. As Brock now launched into the corner and collapses. Brock is not in a good way. You can see the blood pouring, but Strowman now. Strowman picking up Lesnar. Strowman now with a running power slam to Lesnar. You see the blood pouring on Lesnar's face there. And BRAWL. I'm just saying, this is what I do. But Lesnar's somehow getting to his feet here. I'm not sure BRAWL even knows how, but BRAWL looking for a second running power slam. And he gets it. Crowd chanting one more time. And he's going to do it. BRAWL with a running power slam for the third time to Lesnar. And BRAWL gets his revenge for last week.